Hi, everyone. This is Mike, just sending out a friendly video regarding updates to facility safety reporting. As we are getting into winter, we know that it is going to be really important that all the work sites are even safer as we're going into more COVID mitigation strategies with less space, less ability to go outside. So I wanted to do an update and kind of like a refresher on how the best way of getting what you and your students and your workspace needs. And it's really important that we continue to advocate for this, and your voice is essential because we say it all the time. Your working conditions are our children's learning conditions. So let us not hesitate to speak up when things are questionable. So this was done in conjunction with Mr. Cedric Hodo and building services, just to make sure that the flow is correct and we're going about it the right way. The first step is obviously to document your concerns. Take pictures. If you need supplies or if there's issues with the space, quantify it. Say what the more specific you can get, the easier and more direct the support can be. And also document all of your communication surrounding your concerns. Communication with your maintenance, with your building leadership, with colleagues, anything that is talking about the specific issue you're trying to solve. Next steps after that is make sure that you are communicating within your building. Make sure that you are contacting your faculty reps within the building. Make sure that you are looping in and you are specifically contacting your custodial staff and your school nurse, especially if it's a COVID safety related issue or a health related situation. We want to make sure that our nurse colleagues are looped in because they also have expertise and perspective on what's going on. Also, obviously, be contacting your administration and make sure all of that is documented, whether that is just kind of verbal in the hallway or whether that's in a more formal email. Also, make sure that you're communicating with SBLT if you're not on SBLT already. I think the most important thing is because we have already heard some reports where communication has broken down either because of tone or language or one particular group in that whole chain that wasn't contacted, so felt left out or disrespected. Make sure we are approaching and communicating to all of our staffers as partners in solving the problem. A lot of these are infrastructure issues that have existed honestly pre-COVID, have been going on long before many of us have even started working at the building. So let's just kind of approach it honestly but respectfully to make sure that everyone is being heard in the case. If your concerns are not sufficiently addressed at the building level, this is where our MTI office can specifically support you in this. First, fill out the Let's Talk form. We already have a previous video on filling that out in terms of relaying that concern to a district level. Also, make sure that you are following up specifically with your MTI member services rep. What I mean by that is either Shelly, Jeff, or Andy have a conversation. What we will do on our end is we will use the building services flow chart that was given to us by the district to follow up on a specific issue and to provide that documentation and everything that was tried beforehand with specific MMSD building services personnel, including the chief operations officer, Cedric Hodo, so that we are bringing your concerns or bringing your building's concerns to those who need to do the fixing. District leadership, just so you know, there are supposed to be managers who are visiting each and every school site in a 2-week cycle. They visit about five or so work sites on a daily basis, and so they should be checking in with your custodian and whether that's an issue with the external piece like the building grounds and facilities, or if we're talking about something more internal mechanical based. Either way, there are people who are here to help you, and they do want to make sure that these things are solved. So if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to the MTI office, talk to your faculty reps. But let's make sure that we're doing everything possible to keep our physical spaces safe as we're working on not only our physical health, but also our emotional health. For not just us and our colleagues, but most importantly for our kids. So until next time, solidarity.